Hello and welcome to highlights of the 27th edition of La Flèche Wallonne Femina, from Riet, finishing at the top of the brutally steep Mur de Riet. 146 kilometers. Defending champion Demi Vollering was looking for her first victory of the season, surprisingly. Changes to the course heading out of Riet. Lots more climbing early on in this year's edition of La Flèche Wallonne, the Côte du Givre, Côte du Gruyère, and we head round towards the Côte d'Aref and the finishing circuit. 31.7 kilometers, 2 ascents of the Mur de Riet. An early breakaway group going clear, just around 100 kilometers to go. Sarah Martin of Movistar, Julie van der Velde of AG Insurance Soudal, and Eleanor Hartmann of Roland. On to the first ascent of the Mur de Riet. Hartmann dropping back. The gap to the peloton, 3 minutes and 23 seconds. The big question was, did they have enough of a gap to hang on to the finish? The Mur de Riet, 1.3 kilometers in length, averaging 10%, maxing out at an eye-wateringly steep 19%. All of the big favourites had come through towards the front. Our two leaders were holding a gap of 2 minutes and 1 over the peloton. Chasers, Paulina Royackers and Grace Brown in the gap in between. Lidl Trek have been talking up the chances of Guy Reolini in the recent classics. The young Italian had made a great debut last year, taking third behind Liana Lipper and winner Demi Vollering. 14 kilometers to go. The gap was down to 55 seconds. Multiple teams trying to set things up on the front of the peloton. Rihanna Marcus, first attack with Elisa Longo-Borghini and Cassia Niewiadoma not far away. The Côte d'Aref, 2.1 kilometers in length, averaging 5%. It was up to SD Worx Pro Time's defending champion Demi Vollering to close things down. She had Juliette Labousse and Elise Chabet with Ash Moolman-Pasio latched onto the wheel. A crash, unfortunately, took down Niamh Fisher-Black. She would have been the backup rider for SD Worx Pro Time. Meanwhile, an attack at the front brought everything back together. Elise Chabet had caught Paulina Royackers, who had gone clear for the second time today. Chabet, one of the best descenders in the peloton, had taken a small group clear, including Italian champ Elisa Longo-Borghini. It was being left to world champ in the Rembo jersey, Lotta Kopecky, to do the team ride for SD Worx. A dangerous move. Kopecky made contact and was quickly onto the radio behind Ash Moolman-Pasio of AG Insurance Soudal, looking to try and find that form that she feels has not been there so far this season. 4 riders at the front: Kopecky, Longo-Borghini, Chabet and Royackers, but it was a dangerous move, and especially for the team of SD Worx, they would not want to let Longo-Borghini go clear. Rihanna Marcus was the rider that sewed things back up together. Olivia Barril on the front for Movistar. Elena Amialusic of UAE ADQ with Flora Perkins of Phoenix de Koenig. It was now the opportunity for Rihanna Marcus to go for a second time, the reigning Dutch national time trial champion. If anyone could go clear and go into the foot of the Mur de Riet with enough time to hang on to the finish, you would say Rihanna Marcus would be that rider. She was descending down towards the start of the climb through the Flamme Rouge and still holding 12 seconds. But thus is the severity of the Mur de Riet. Gaps just disappear in the blink of an eye. Vollering, Niewiadoma, Labousse, Longo-Borghini, Barril, Moolman-Pasio, all there as they swept past Rihanna Marcus. It would then become a further battle of attrition as Demi Vollering set the pace on the front. Evita Musique just on the back of the group. They were edging clear of those riders behind. Vollering up in the pace. Longo-Borghini clearly now the representative for the Lidl Trek team to try and take the victory in the 27th edition of this great classic. They came in sight of the finish, and Cassia Niewiadoma, a rider that had finished second in 2021 and third in 2017. Her last solo road victory was in the Women's Tour of Great Britain in 2019. The reigning world gravel champion took the classic victory that she's been searching for years. Canyon SRAM take it, and there wouldn't be a dry eye in the house. Vollering hangs on for second. Longo Borghini takes third, while Evita Musique crosses the line in fourth position. The day, though, belongs to Poland, Canyon SRAM, and Kasia Niewiadoma. Celebrations all round. This was the moment. Patience is the key on the Mur de Huy, and Niewiadoma had been in this position before. She made no mistake this time and comes forward to take the victory. She adds La Flèche Wallonne to the Amstel Gold Classic that she's had in her career. There's your top 10. Niewiadoma, Vollering and Longo Borghini with Musique, Mouma Passia, Roy Eckers, Labous, Van Empel, Cavalli and Santesteban. Your top 10. What a day, what a podium. Kasia Niewiadoma, Demi Vollering and Elisa Longo Borghini. We now move to Liège-Bastogne-Liège, the final of the Ardennes Classic.